Then there are some people, they're not stupid, they're full of shit. That doesn't take very long to spot either, does it? Take you about the same amount of time. You'll be listening to some guy and say, well, he's fairly intelligent. He's full of
So I saw this video, and I want you guys to actually take a look at it. And this is from the motherfucking insurrectionists from the other motherfucking week. And this is actually pretty fucking based. Not for what she tried to do, but for what the fuck happened to her. Let's watch it.
Ma'am, what happened to you?
I got maced.
You got maced?
Please.
And what happened? You were trying to go inside the Capitol?
Yeah, I made it like a foot inside and they pushed me out and they maced me.
What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Elizabeth. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee.
And why did you want to go in?
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
Now, that shit was fucking hilarious. Now, this is the same woman that got the clip of the Animaniacs. They pushed me down and maced me. But I saw this shit funny. Okay, so this shit was fucking hilarious. Let's pull it down. Mm-hmm. Yeah, where is it at? There we go. Fucking ads.
Ma'am, what happened to you?
I got maced.
You got maced. And what happened? You were trying to go inside the Capitol?
Yeah, I made it like a foot inside and they pushed me out and they maced me.
What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Elizabeth. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee.
And why did you want to go in?
We're storming the Capitol. It's a revolution.
Thank you.
Oh god. Okay. So, yeah, that shit was just funny because anybody who says it was anything different from motherfuckers trying to push their own political agenda through fucking violence is a fucking idiot. Let's see what Coach Red Pill has to say about this. This premiered on January the 9th. Fuck. Let's continue.
Hello there. This is CRP. I wanted to talk to you about political violence, and this is just going to be the one-shot kind of video. See if this thing works. Well, I come from Chile. My family's from Chile. We've been in Chile since the 16th century, as a matter of fact. Yeah. And we know a thing or two about political...
Wait. Stop. Okay. So, this shit is fucking... I wonder what happened in the 16th century. I wonder what happened in the 16th... I wonder what happened with the 16th century. Could something have happened in the 16th century that his family would have came to South America in Chile? I wonder. Fuck. Like, do these motherfuckers actually realize that they fucked over an indigenous population because... But my empire. But let's continue.
violence. Anybody from Latin America knows a thing or two about political violence. You see, political violence is more often than not the tool of political actors, that is, politicians. See, the politician, the way it works is...
Okay, wrong. All right, so, no, political violence in most cases are people aren't really politicians. They are petty dictators. Now, in the colloquial sense, I will say that. Most political violence are acted out among a certain group of people, and they're never really politicians. They become politicians, but they're never really politicians. But let's continue.
You see, one hand washes the other. The politician helps the rioters, and the rioters help the politician. You see, you have to understand that there are two kinds of rioters, of political violence, okay? The one is spontaneous. The one is just people got fed up. Something happened, whatsoever. It could have been major or it could have been trivial. And all of a sudden, it's the straw that broke the camel's back, and just everybody just starts rioting. And, like Rodney King. That's a classic example. The Rodney King riots in '92 in the U.S. I remember them very well. I was living in Washington at the time, and I saw...
Okay, first off, motherfucker. Fuck you. This is fucking different. Now, if you want to say that the Rodney King riots were a precursor to motherfucking BLM, where people just got mad, but this time BLM actually did it right, yes. But to say that it was some sort of people just got fed up, no, somebody literally was beat half to fucking death, and the cops got off. So fuck no. Fuck no. And yes, you're right, Kat. The US, in other words, the CIA, fomented not just a lot of riots and political violence in Southern and Latin America, but we got a whole part of the motherfucking world where we fomented coups, where yeah. But Coach Red Pill is USA. Fuck. Let's continue.
Saw them on TV, and holy cow, but that was spontaneous. It wasn't that anybody was directing that. It was just people just got fed up. The video was just outrageous, and everybody just, kaflooey. The whole thing went up in flames, okay? That's what happened. Sorry, my seat keeps sliding down. I gotta replace it. But anyway, that's an example of spontaneous political violence. But what we saw in the United States over the summer was not spontaneous. Oh no, that was pre-planned, okay? Right, we saw it. We saw it while the riots were happening. We'd see, pallets of bricks being arrayed in strategic points.
Okay, please don't tell me he's going down the whole, oh God, let's, okay, oh fucking K. Let's hear this.
Throughout the various cities where there was rioting going on. And more to the point, we saw a lot of politicians downplaying the violence, or else saying that it was justified somehow. Egregious acts of violence, of vandalism, of burning people's businesses, destroying people's businesses. And the politicians would say that it was justified. And the propagandists for these politicians, i.e. the media, they would excuse it away.
Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. This motherfucker is racist as shit. Why does he... Oh God. He's trivializing people of color's lived experience of fucking of systematic oppression by the police. And he's first he said it's plain. So is he fucking saying that the BLM protests were just planned because bricks and shit? Now, never mind that we literally have where we have police agitators, but wow, he's about to do all sides are bad or whataboutism. He is literally doing this shit. And you're right, Grand Ultimate. Wow, it's really about white supremacy. That's why he did the little dog whistle to my family's been in Chile since 1600s. But let's continue.
You saw that famous video of that guy, that bald-headed reporter with the glasses, and behind him, a Wendy's is on fire, flaming away in the night. And he's like, oh, it's just peaceful protests going on, nothing much to see here. What the hell, man? Come on. I mean, come on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Propaganda. And see, notice the relationship between the politician who gets an advantage from the rioters and the rioters. You see, the politician, what does he do? He makes sure that the rioters, who are on his political side, of course, they don't get arrested. And if they don't get arrested, they don't get charged. See? So the rioters, they skate away scot-free. And what do the rioters give the politician? Very obvious. The rioters intimidate the politician's political opponents. And that's the point of political violence, see? The point of political violence is not to destroy stuff. That just happens as, you know, part of the process. The point of the process, rather, is to intimidate and silence political dissent.
What is fucking silence about? Hey, police shouldn't just kill people. Not just black people, white people. Like, this is the fucked up part about it is, look. BLM actually also protested. Like, there was this big thing about this one white kid who was in who had a fucking air rifle, or it was like he was an exterminator. And BLM spoke out about him because the fucking cops played a game of Deadly Simon Says. Let's see if I can actually find it. Arizona, because I think it was in Arizona. What was it? Daniel Shaver. That's what it was. Let's see if I can actually find that clip. BLM spoke out about this shit too. Fuck. I'm not paying for the Washington Post. I need to get an ad blocker. But yeah, BLM spoke about this shit. But fuck, let's go. I know, I hate that. Yeah, exactly. But let's continue.
That's the point of it. It's not supposed to be like you're getting something tangible from the rioting. No, you're supposed to shut up and frighten away anybody who might oppose you. That's the essence, the point, the reason for political violence. Now, of course, you are a politician. You're a politician and you...
Wait. Oh, God, wait. That's not the reason... Oh, my God. So, did Josh Hawley, who's the senator from Missouri but lives in Virginia, shut up? No. Did Ted Cruz shut up? No. How? Fuck! How? All this fucking damage control. Okay, let's
you have your agents provocateurs, your rioters, your whomever, who are on, a phone call away to go to some city and riot, right? And perhaps you don't have a direct relationship. Of course, if you're a smart politician, you're not going to have a direct relationship. You're going to have an aide who knows a guy who organizes these people. That's how it usually works, okay? And no politician.
Dude, does he really think, like, is this the main... Oh, my God. This mainstream bullshit about how, like, the Democrats were for the riots during the summer, which were 97% or 93% peaceful, was using that. But, like, listen to this fucking logic. The Democrats were actually using it to get the opportunity to shut up. That makes no motherfucking sense. They were forcing the riots to force them to shut up. About what? About what, fucking Gonzala? Fuck, what? Damn, he's stupid. But let's continue.
politician, no name brand politician, is going to be dumb enough to have a direct relationship with an organizer of these rioters. Of course not. That's, come on. This is 101 here of rioting, of political machinations. You never have a direct relationship with the guy who does the dirty work. The dirty work guy, you have an aide who knows a guy who's.
He did say smart politician. I mean, like, if we can call the former clown smart, because in a speech, he told motherfuckers up on a speech, go march to the Capitol and tell them, and his fucking idiot ass crony, which he fucking stiff, Rudy Giuliani, said, this is a trailblazer combat. Yeah, fuck. Let's continue.
Is in contact with the guy who'll do the dirty work. That's how it works. But anyway. See, the political actor who has these people committing acts of violence on his behalf or on his cause's behalf, right, on his side's behalf, well, he has those rioters, those thugs, those agents provocateur, right? And what happens if the other side commits some act of political violence? Well, then the answer is obvious. What you have to do is you have to fall on them like a ton of bricks. You have to make sure that the police attack them, make sure that your propaganda arms vilify them and call them like the worst thing ever, even if the damage they commit is insignificant compared to the damage that your own side has committed. See? I mean, your side might have just set aflame a dozen cities.
Wait! Fuck! No! 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 Wow, is he really saying that BLM has, like, he's dog whistling, obviously. He's obviously dog whistling. And like, he's really saying that, like, I get that, like, his audience is full of incels and all this other good shit. And I get that, like, man, his audience actually is full of angry young men. But, like, how much of his audiences are Proud Boys? How much of his audience is white supremacists? Yeah, I fucking already. When it was coming from my mouth, I realized a lot of them. But let's continue.
This happened over the summer. But if your opposing side, even just spits on the sidewalk, you got to throw a hissy fit and say that it's an insurrection. It's the way.
What?
Worst thing that's ever happened. Oh my God! The republic is crumbling. Democracy is falling apart. Ah!
Okay. One, like, I knew he was going to do this whole whataboutism. I know he was going to do the whole both sides do it. But the sheer audacity, more people were killed in the Capitol Hill violence than any of the protests during BLM combined. More people were killed in the Capitol Hill violence in one day out of what, 20,000 people at the Capitol Hill versus the millions that have marched for Black Lives Matter. But all they did was spit on the sidewalk. Yeah, sure. Never mind, the weekend before, the Proud Boys actually got into a confrontation with the police, and they started whooping their ass. Not the Proud Boys whooping the police ass, but the police started whooping the Proud Boys ass. Yeah. But let's fucking continue.
That's what you have to do. You have to throw a total hissy fit for the benefit of the cameras, see? So that you completely discredit the violence on the other side, see? Because the more discredited their violence is, the more they are discredited. And the more your violence is allowed to slide, the more power you have. You see? See how it works? Huh? Because see, the political actors, the politicians, the pundits, everybody in the political milieu, they'll realize that, see, your side can inflict violence, but the other side cannot. They can't get away with it, at least, see? And that means that you have the power. You saw, like a couple of years ago, when was it? I think it was 18 or 19, when Tucker Carlson's family was harassed by a bunch of Antifa. I mean, they were just screamed at. And
oh my God. What? Okay, let's disprove this. Yeah, I didn't spell family right. Sue me. Let's see. Fuck Washington Post. Let's see. Yeah, no. And like we can go around the guy who talking about, oh, Antifa beat me up. We got out of his motherfucking truck, fucking throwing a fucking with a motherfucking bow and arrow trying to motherfucking shoot people, and they whooped his ass. Like, okay. So this is what we're gonna do. Copy link. And we're gonna open up a window in incognito. Fuck Washington Post. Anyway, yeah. There we go. Now, this is threatening. Ooh, let's see. Come on, fucking play. All right, fuck. We're just gonna see if we got a video on YouTube. Yeah, he is. He's definitely pushing some bullshit. I can't find an actual video. So what happened was this, and I'm actually gonna just do that. Literally, people were just outside of his residence, peacefully protesting. But to these motherfucking right-wing motherfucking assholes, anytime you disagree, oh, you're prosecuting me. Oh, you're hurting my feelings. Oh, you fuck. Like, he would call this, what I'm doing right now to him, fucking, like, stepping on his First Amendment rights. Because I don't fucking agree. But this sad, sorry piece of shit is fomenting this whole idea of, oh, but the left are tyrants. Oh, the anti-fascists are really the fascists. No, motherfucker. Antifa literally means anti-fascist. But let's fucking continue.
I understand that Mrs. Tucker Carlson, I don't know her name, you know, it doesn't really matter for purposes of this video. She wound up like...
Yeah, it doesn't matter the name of women, but that's because you. But, okay, yeah, that's a cheap shot, I know, but I'm willing to take it. Fuck it.
hiding in the closet with her kids. I mean, if I were Tucker Carlson, I'd be horrified. Yeah, I'd be furious. Yeah, but what was the point of that? Was it to scare off Tucker Carlson? No, because Tucker Carlson, he realizes that he couldn't back off because of this incident. It would make him look weak, and he'd lose all credibility. Even if most people would realize that, yeah, sure, you know, in the face of that kind of potential violence towards my own family, I too would maybe shut up. Yeah.
Wait, what were they protesting him about? Are we just gonna say it? What were they protesting him about? His blatant racism and xenophobia? Oh, what about the time that Gavin McInnes, where they like, look, dude, like, get the fuck out of our neighborhood. Like, nobody actually goes and wants to, like, the left doesn't go in and want to, you know, burn people's houses down, drag them outside, put flaming crosses on their yard, and, you know, do other crazy shit. That's not the left. But you know who that is? Those are conservatives. And yeah, you can say that that shit happened like, 40, 50 years ago. But there was a noose in Capitol Hill on January the 6th. But let's continue.
But he realized that his credibility, his entire career, and everything that he has stood for would be just thrown out the window. So he had to push on. Hire security for his family if need be. Probably did. Probably very expensive security, right? But just keep on pushing on. But
oh God, this is gonna be a shit fest on Tucker Carlson, even though this video is not about him. But Tucker Carlson, his for the people. He's rude Murdoch's bitch, right? He does anything that Murdoch tells him to do. So his whole populism bullshit, that's not fucking true. Rupert Murdoch has his hand up Tucker Carlson's ass and tells him to win a shit, fart, bark, and all this other good shit. You mad because he has very expensive security? The motherfucker can afford it. But let's continue.
see, the point wasn't really to intimidate Tucker Carlson without political violence. The point was to intimidate anyone who might agree with Tucker Carlson, who might be in a position of relevance. To intimidate, say, other newscasters, to intimidate other newspaper columnists or newspaper editors, to intimidate other people who might say, Tucker Carlson seems perfectly reasonable to me, and this is outrageous, Yeah, that was the point of it. The point of it was to isolate Tucker Carlson, because that's how political violence works. And like I say, I know this from experience in Chile and in Latin American politics. See, this is how political violence has always operated. It's to intimidate people who might become your allies. See, you suffer the political violence or the threat of violence against your own family, right? And you're horrified and freaked out by it. But see, what happens is that all the other people who might have joined you, they become afraid.
So, I have a question. Does he think that people on the left don't experience political violence? Like, wow, like, does he think people, like, let's look at Latin America. Who did the political violence? Who did in South America? Who did the political violence? Like, was it just spontaneously ex nihilo from nothing out of nowhere because people just like, no, I want to bully a politician? Like, really? And I'm about to engage in my own whataboutism here, but does he really think that, like, the left just wanted to just piss people off or just intimidate people? Or does he think that political violence comes from somewhere? Maybe a response? Oh, God. Fuck. Like, I don't fucking get it. Like, motherfuckers like him, which are okay with things that first Jim Crow or segregation, or leading out to the systematic and like I did the video yesterday on redlining. This shit is political violence, and the minute somebody says, "Hey, like, let's not do that," and speak in some sort of loud tone, oh, it's the fucking problem. Now they're intimidating you. What does this say when your position is so weak that somebody just simply disagrees with you? And yes, as I said before, 93% of the BLM protests were nonviolent. And then most of those were from outside agitators. But what does that say when your position is so weak that when people start yelling at you, you feel that you can't defend it? You feel that it is hurting you. You feel that, oh my God, these liberal snowflakes are hurting my feelings because they're complaining. What does that say about your position? Let's continue.
And they become afraid and they step back. They step away from you. And they leave you isolated and fighting on your own. That's what happens. That's the whole point of political violence.
Wait, does Coach Red Pill think that he's some kind of lone martyr? The fucking fighter where he's just standing and preaching the true gospel on his own? The fuck? Let's continue.
And you know, there was this Missouri Senator Hawley. I don't really know him. I don't care about him one way or the other. But you know, his family was also harassed, viciously harassed by Antifa with the real threat of potential violence against him. Yeah, he was away back in his home state while his wife and kids and newborn child were in their home in Washington. Oh.
Yeah, he was in his home state, Virginia. And like, wow, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy because, wow, oh God, fuck this guy. Because I get it, he just used threatening his wife and children. But he didn't just use the whole racist trope of, oh, the poor white woman and her children are in danger from this angry, most likely people of color mob. Like, fuck this guy. For real. Fuck this guy. Wow. Wow. This whole, oh, you need to protect the suburbs bullshit. Fuck this guy.
What do you think is the point of that? To intimidate Hawley, sure, but to intimidate anybody else who might think of joining him. That's how it works. And then you have the thing that happened on the 6th of January, right?
Wait. Yeah, and the Hawley thing was a lie. It was a lie. And the fact is, they actually have proof that it was a fucking lie. They literally have proof that it was a lie. But he spent fucking 10 minutes and 35 seconds talking about all these bad Antifa people, all these people that's intimidating you. And he's like, this thing that happened on the 6th? Fuck. Oh, fuck. By the way, that's a decent screenshot. Let me just grab it right quick. Let me just grab the screenshot right quick. All right. Let's go.
What was that? That was spontaneous? I don't know. I do know that from accounts that I've read, on the ground accounts of people who were there, that people were just generally pissed off. They were generally pissed off and they felt that the election was stolen and they wanted to protest that. The fact that they believe it was stolen. Whether you agree with them or not, that's irrelevant. They had a legitimate grievance. I mean,
no, they fucking didn't, you fucking asshole. Oh my God. Oh my God. But he's fucking lionizing these people. No, the fuck they didn't. And most of them were fucking poor. That's the fucked up part about it. Most of the motherfuckers, they were CEOs. They were fucking military people. They were fucking cops. You know what the poor people that were upset about not being able to fucking, about the whole stop the steal and shit like that? You know what the poor people were? They were at fucking work. But these are motherfuckers that are fucking small business owners, but literally have a vested interest in fucking keeping Donald Trump in power, or have a vested interest in shitting on people who are poor. Literally thought they would, like, fuck. You should see this shit. Like, the QAnon shaman, you can, that motherfucker, oh, I need to eat all organic food. Like, these motherfuckers are spending their time LARPing like some little, like, I get it. People on the left LARP as fuck. Like, LARP like a motherfucker. But these motherfuckers, I'm some oppressed class. Oh, they taking this away from me. They taking that away from me. Fuck these guys. Fuck these guys. But let's continue.
It's legitimate by their sheer numbers. There were so many thousands of people there, tens of thousands perhaps, hundreds of thousands, I don't know. Again, that's not the point. There were not.
Bullshit, there was no hundreds of thousands. That's about 23,000. But are we going to talk about the millions of people that have marched for BLM? Are we going to talk about that shit? We're not going to talk about that shit. If you want to go to argument ad populatum, whatever the fuck. You're going to talk about the millions of people that marched for BLM. Are you going to do that? Are you going to talk about that? Oh, that doesn't matter then because then they're just a bunch of thugs and it's planned and all that other good bullshit.
Enough people who drove from all across the country to be there and to protest that their grievance was legitimate. Now, did it turn into a riot? Not really. I mean, I looked at pictures after the fact and everything looked pretty clean. No business had been burned to the ground, right? And the whole Capitol building thing, that looked awfully weird to me. I mean, government buildings are places of high security, right? A joint section of Congress and just a bunch of lowlifes were just allowed to like waltz in without any kind of security check, no metal detectors. That just seems bizarre. I'll leave it at that.
Okay, I'm done with this fucker. Yeah, you're right, Coach Red Pill. It does seem bizarre. Almost as if they had petty little people on the ground that was actually helping them out. Or congressmen, like, I don't know, ones from fucking Georgia, or, other congresswomen that actually tweet out live, this is our 1776, or the speaker is left. Like, fuck this guy. Fuck these people. Because they are so caught up in their snowflakedumness that it has to be, oh no, people have to agree with me because I'm fucking right. You know what? Fuck this. I may believe that I am mostly right, almost certainly all the time. Fuck. I'm almost right. I'm always fucking right. But I have the humility to understand that what I can actually fucking do is, if I'm incorrect about something, then I can actually change my position about it. Fuck. God damn. Let's go on to another video. Oh, shit. But before we do, I do want to say thank everybody for watching. If you're watching live, thank you. If you're watching this on a YouTube playback, please like, subscribe, share. Down at the bottom there are my different links to my social media and shit like that.